Hello, everybody. Well, we are on to chapter 2 of our book, Bob. It's a great chapter because we finally get to meet Bob and see what he's all about. So, when we left off last time, Livy had just gotten to her grandmother's house in Australia. Her and her mom and her little sister had flown over from Massachusetts, and her mom was going to be leaving with the baby to go visit some friends, and Livy was going to spend some time alone with her grandma. So that's what was happening. When Livy went up to look in her room, she remembered something that she had forgotten in the closet, and she opened it, and what did she see? Let me just read the very last part. And standing on top of the dictionary is a small zombie wearing a chicken suit. He's rubbing his eyes, a Lego pirate clutched in the one green hand. When his eyes adjusted to the light, he uses them to look me up and down. Then he says, "You're back. You took long enough." So this, chapter 2, Bob. Her brown hair is longer and her cheeks are less round, but I know it's her, Livy. She told me to wait here and I waited. 5 years is a long time to hang out in a closet. Well, what else did I have going on? Not much, I'll tell you that. Here are some of the things that I did while I waited for her return. Number 1, I counted to 987,654,321. 6 times. Number 2, built a Lego pirate ship 63 times in the dark. Number 3, played chess against a Lego pirate monkey and still lost most of the time. Number 4, tried to do the hokey pokey like Livy had taught me, but there's not much room to turn oneself around in this narrow closet without hitting the walls. Number 5, cried, but only once. Number 6, okay, twice, each day, but only for the first year. Number 7, meditated a few times after hearing Gran play self-help tape on the benefits of calming the mind. This was actually not bad, even though my legs cramped from sitting cross-legged. Number 8, took lots of naps, some lasting a few weeks at a time. Number 9, thought of all the reasons that might explain why Livy didn't come back for me. A, she was abducted by aliens, but I'm not convinced aliens exist. Zombies, yes. Other monsters, probably, but aliens, not sure. B, her family won the Saturday Lotto and went on the world's longest world tour. Well, if so, she could have stopped here to pick me up. I'm small enough to fit in an overhead bin, and I do enjoy a nice salty peanut snack. C, she discovered an ancient mummy in Egypt and got busy giving interviews. But I think I would have heard Gran Nicholas talk about this on the phone. Gran is a loud talker, and I have excellent hearing. D, she got scared. But Libby's the bravest person I've ever met. E, she just didn't like me anymore. This is the one that led to my crying. But now she stands before me, and she looks so sorry and surprised that it's hard to be mad at her. I still am, but less. You're all grown up, I say, letting the hand holding the Lego pirate swing behind my back. She flips her hair over one shoulder. Almost 11. You are a lot taller, and your face is not as mushy. She reaches out a hand toward me, but then lets it fall back. I am so sorry. You told me to wait for you in the closet. You said you'd be right back. She tilts her head at me, just like she used to do when she was trying to puzzle something out. Did I really say I'd be right back? I consider this. Well, you did say you'd see me soon. 5 years isn't soon. It isn't even soon-ish. Livy looks at her feet. I can't remember anything, honestly. I do not reply. What can I say? All I did for 5 years was remember, and all she did for 5 years is forget. So here's a picture of them talking. You see the little closet and the light. I narrow my eyes at her. This is not easy because I actually don't have eyelids. I focus on looking skeptical and nonplussed. I know words like skeptical and nonplussed and a whole lot more because for 26 minutes each afternoon, a shaft of sunlight shines through the doorframe of the closet and I read the dictionary. If I'd known about the light, I've gotten further than just the T's. She takes in my firm stance and my disapproving expression and my toes tapping on the carpet. And I'm laying the guilt trip pretty heavy. Then she rolls her eyes and puts her hands on her hips. I was 5. We hold each other's gazes till I sigh. She's right, of course. How can I blame her? She was this tiny slip of a girl, barely old enough to write her own name and tie her own shoes. I was 10 at the time. For the record, I'm still 10. I've always been 10, as far as I know. Still, Livy was the kind of 5-year-old who could get things done. Wasn't it Livy who found me and saved me? Wasn't it Livy who made me the chicken suit and taught me how to walk in it? Wasn't it Livy who promised she'd help me find my way home? 5 years is a long time to wait, but if she could do all that when she was little, she must be able to do so much more now. Maybe this time she will find my answers. Maybe this time she will get me home. So that is the end of chapter 2. Our little friend. Let's go back to this picture. How cute it is. I don't know. He doesn't look much like a zombie to me. Look at the dictionary he's standing on. When I read this, it made me think of our quiet time when all of you guys would love to take the dictionaries out and read them. I would say, you need to get out reading books and not just read the dictionary. But look, Bob read the dictionary for 26 minutes a day. I wonder if you have a dictionary at your house. Now you can just look words up online, of course. We used to do that a lot in class, remember? If maybe we weren't sure how to spell something or we needed to see what something meant, like a book we were reading. So what are those 2 words that they mentioned that he knew what they were? Skeptical and nonplussed. Skeptical and nonplussed. Let me show you that right there. See it? It's right up here. Skeptical and nonplussed. Maybe that's something that you could look up and see what it means. And you could write me a little letter and tell me in an email what those words mean. And we'll talk about it more next time. So I hope you enjoyed chapter 2, getting to know Bob. I think I love him already. And I can't wait to hear what happens next in their adventure. So I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.